Operation Market Garden stands out as one of the most contentious military endeavours of the war. General Eisenhower, aiming to bring the war to a victorious end by 1944, sought to push into Germany after the success of D-Day. However, the logistical challenge of supplying the troops with the necessary provisions such as food, fuel and ammunition proved to be a significant obstacle. Field Marshal Montgomery believed that he had the solution to this dilemma. He proposed one of the largest airborne assaults behind enemy lines with the objective of securing several bridges in and around Eindhoven, Nijmegen and Arnhem, totalling of 8 bridges. Approximately 35,000 parachute and glider troops participated in the operation. The 101st Airborne Division was tasked with capturing Eindhoven and the bridges to the north of the town, while the 82nd Airborne Division was ordered to secure crossings in and around Nijmegen, with the vital task of holding Groesbeck Heights to the east. The British 1st Airborne Division, along with the 1st Polish Independent Parachute Brigade, faced the most challenging task of all, to capture and secure Arnhem. The plan encountered setbacks from the outset during the airborne drop into Holland due to the lack of supplies, such as transport aircraft. This led to a delay in the assault, as the 4th Parachute Brigade and the 1st Airborne Division couldn't be dropped until later, followed by the 1st Polish Independent Parachute Brigade, which couldn't be dropped much later than the 1st Airborne Division. There was some initial success, with the 101st Airborne Division liberating Eindhoven on September 18th, and Nijmegen being secured on the 20th of September. However, the 82nd Airborne Division faced challenges as they managed to secure Groesbeck Heights, but they encountered repeated attacks from the Germans. The situation deteriorated for the British shortly after their landing, as the German forces were a lot larger than they anticipated, and only Lieutenant Colonel John Frost and the 2nd Battalion managed to reach the bridge at Arnhem. Their objective was now to establish defensive positions, even though they were isolated and difficult to reach by others. Frost Battalion found themselves in a precarious position, with dwindling supplies and the Germans preparing for a counter-attack. A truce was eventually negotiated for the evacuation of the wounded troops, and despite their heroic efforts, Arnhem was lost, leading to the conclusion that this was indeed a bridge too far. As time passed, the Allies lost their momentum in their advance, and in Oosterbeek, the 1st Airborne Division engaged in defensive battles against the 9th Panzer Division and other German units. The British defeat at Arnhem marked the failure of Operation Market Garden. Ultimately, 2,000 men returned, while 1,485 Polish and British troops were killed or died of their wounds, and just over 6,000 became prisoners of war. Despite this being a costly failure, Operation Market Garden remains a testament to the courage and determination and resilience of those who were involved, lest we forget.